In week 6, we're going to look at the skill of impulse control under stress management. As we begin to look at impulse control, we want to understand how it relates to stress management. We learned that stress management is our action plan to form healthy habits to deal with stress. The purpose of that is to increase our stress tolerance because we will experience stress. Stress management and stress tolerance increase our impulse control. The medical dictionary defines impulse control as the degree to which a person can control the desire for immediate gratification. In his article titled The Surprising Power of Impulse Control, Wilson talks about the marshmallow test. The marshmallow test was to place a marshmallow in front of a small child and see if they would choose to eat that marshmallow immediately or give them the choice to wait a few minutes and have several marshmallows. This challenged them to choose between an immediate reward or instant gratification or waiting a few minutes for a greater reward. The conclusions of the testing found that the greater reward that was achieved by those who decided to wait were better academic performance, higher SAT scores, higher upward mobility in their jobs, and a lower body mass index. Wilson, continuing to talk about impulse control, looked at what is known as the Pomodoro technique. This takes the marshmallow test a step further and applies it towards the actual workplace. In the Pomodoro technique, an employee is asked to do a single task for 25 minutes. They're to resist multitasking, to help limit their mind wandering, and then after 25 minutes they get a 5-minute break to walk around or rest and recharge. The expectations of the test were that they would see improved productivity, they would reduce the technology-induced distractions from things like surfing the web, and they would identify more reliable work processes. Through the Pomodoro study, they found something they called the paradox of control. They did see the increase in productivity that was expected, but they found some more important things that the subjects experienced. One was enhanced feelings of power and control. They also experienced the ability to concentrate better, especially on hard and difficult tasks. And then they found themselves better able to do difficult tasks. The paradox is that even though the work time was forced on them, the subjects or the testants felt more in control while doing it. The problem that the Pomodoro test tries to deal with has to do with the nature of distractions. So we're going to look at what is the root cause of distraction. Interestingly, technology only accounted for a fraction of the distractions. They still needed to reduce their time looking at emails, Twitter feeds, and text messages, but most distractions came from what was known or called their unruly minds, or the employees' minds wandering or thinking about other things, again, becoming distracted. The Pomodoro test used batch or time-segmented work to help discipline their minds. It delayed the instant gratification, helped them stay under control. It also helped to know that after the 25 minutes they would get a break, a 5-minute break, to do other things. This allowed them to focus more during the 25 minutes. Commenting on her experience in the exam, one participant, a teacher, observed that the technique helped me keep internal distractions under control. Knowing that I could do what I wanted after a solid period of work helped me not to give in to the temptation to web surf before doing what needed to be done. The purpose or goal of the Pomodoro technique of experiments was to discover ways to build resistance to digital distractions while allowing subjects or employees to methodically allocate their time to do their tasks. But there were other benefits that the researchers found that came unexpectedly. The surprise to the researchers was that, yes, each 25-minute segment did allow the employees, the workers, to focus on the particular work they had been assigned. They also found that if a participant loved the work they were doing, then the 5-minute breaks actually came too soon and interrupted their flow. They also found that if the work was not desirable, it actually became manageable because they knew again that they had just a limited time to work before they could take a break, and that allowed them to stay focused. It took them, as the picture shows, from feelings of not being able to accomplish the task, being overwhelmed, to a state of I can do it and I will do it. The conclusion from our examination of impulse control is that disciplining ourselves and delaying immediate gratification empowers our feelings and abilities for positive control. Proper time management improves our productivity. Breaks also improve our productivity. And lastly, we experience greater satisfaction when our time and tasks are managed voluntarily, either by ourselves or by others. So what are the implications of impulse control to us as individuals and also as managers? I like this quote by John C. Maxwell. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. This concludes the presentation on impulse control. Listed here are the references used for the presentation. Thank you.